Maybe not, I don't know. I have to wait and see. Let's see. Portal. Oh, this guy's waiting. Okay. Time for another fight.
Take that! Take that! Come on!
Alright, it's about to go down.
This is it!
It's difficult. Just one piece there.
Come on!
Persuasion. Stay up from there. Don't stay. They're done it.
This should help.
That's my place. One more. These are junkies.
Wind! This should help. This is it!
Last time it's another round.
This should help. Take that!
Gotcha.
Heal! Defense!
I didn't see the door was it's still open. But I had a bunch of cutscene for that.
Come on! Wind! This should help.
Almost there. Swordsman, right? There you are.
Come on!
last one. Now I can go through the door. The last save point before the final boss battle. And the last chest before the final boss battle. Mega elixir. So I have to see if I can fight this boss at my current level, or just go back and grind a bit. Basically at the end at this point. Alright. Let's enter through this final door right here. Huh? What's wrong? Don't you hear something? There. Careful. This is the last haven you'll find here. Beyond, there is no light to protect you. But don't be afraid. Your heart is the mightiest weapon of all. Remember, you are the one who will open the door to the light. I don't hear anything. Strange. That voice was so familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe you'd better take a rest. Of course, familiar. Maybe it's Ventus, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. You just said that the voice sounded familiar. And it's not like you actually hear the voice either.
Is this my island?
As I walk around, I guess things are going to start disappearing, like that bridge to that other part of the island. I think as soon as I try to go to the secret place is when the battle will start.
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed. There is so very much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Everything has become twisted, destroyed. Approach this guy.
Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
Go.
Guardian!
Fucking this meat shield.
Come on!
I'm Guardian!
Come on.
I'm Guardian!
Come on!
Protect him behind you.
Defense!
Submit! Come, open your heart. Come, open your heart.
Donald!
Oh, jeez. Forgot about that.
Heal!
Come, open your heart.
Jeez.
Come on! Wind!
Gotta watch out for that punch.
Submit! Come, open your heart.
Donald!
Come, open your heart.
Goofy!
Come, open your heart. Come, open your heart.
Careful.
Come, open your heart.
Lost 5 health.
Come on!
Okay. Dodge that punch.
Submit!
When it hits you, then that thing gets attached to you.
I'm Guardian!
Jeez. When it hits,
Come on!
time for part 2. Yep. It's by myself this time.
This is it!
Reaching for something.
Come on! Defense!
Just gotta wait for him to drop the ball. It's about to go down.
This is it!
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Heal!
Almost there. That took a lot less time. Not for a 1v1 with him.
Take this!
Oh jeez. Jeez.
Heal! Defense!
I'm Guardian! Take this!
Just like before, did that.
I'm Guardian! Submit!
Looks like headlines.
Come on! Come on!
I'm Guardian! I'm Guardian!
Careful by that.
Heal! Defense!
strength returns. What do you hope to accomplish? Do not deny it. The final darkness is submit!
Come on! Come on!
Come, Guardian!
Lost out one.
Come, Guardian! Submit!
Come on!
I guess I definitely overestimated him.
What?
Behold the endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours. Darkness conquers all worlds!
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Oh, he forgot he could fly. Another 1v1.
Wind!
Turn to darkness!
Come on!
Welcome the darkness into you.
Come on!
Turn to darkness! All shall be extinct.
Wow. Kind of like the MCU for Prop Thanos.
Come forward.
Heal!
To darkness!
Come on!
Come on.
Defense! Heal!
Welcome the darkness.
Come on!
Turn to darkness!
Come on! Heal! Come on!
Still confused? Then perhaps this light.
Wind! Heal!
Welcome the darkness into your
Come on! Heal!
turn to darkness. All shall be extinct.
Come on!
Phase 1 complete. Time for this guy to take a nap. It's time for phase 2. Up.
This is it! This is it! This is it!
I gotta attack his tentacle things.
Defense!
Whatever these are. Blowing me away.
Ha! Come on! Heal!
Okay, careful. I got these short things as well.
Come on! Heal! Come on!
Stop bouncing off. And knock him into the portal. Alright.
Come on!
Take out the seeding stunts.
Come on! Goofy! Heal!
Okay, Goofy. Is anything else? This must be the last one.
Goofy! Come on!
Now we gotta go in the mouth. Of course, we gotta fight the mouth first. Or the root head.
Goofy! Heal! Goofy! Goofy! Ha! Come on! Here! Goofy! This should help. Wind! Goofy! Heal! Come on! Come on! This should help. Goofy!
Last time, last time.
Heal! Goofy! Here! Goofy! Heal!
Almost there for the buttons.
This should help. Come on! Come on!
Come on, open that mouth. Right. Let's go in that mouth then. Go start sorting.
Come on!
Some trees.
Come on!
That's the last one.
Come on!
those things, right? Things that are hiding beneath the terrains behind the force field. Those squishy things. Alright. Is it right? Just that thing? It's time for you to wake up, handsome. Great. Just when I get that last part. Okay. At least that's a checkpoint, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright.
Wind!
Guess I have to start all over.
Come on! Heal! Donald! Come on! Come on!
Learn to die!
Come on!
Sucking up my
Here! Donald! Wind! Come on!
last time.
Come on!
Looks like it's...
It is futile. The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness! Supreme darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Light! But why?
Come on!
Whoa! Stop staring and keep pushing! Huh? Hurry!
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we can do it.
Okay.
It's her blast! Oh. Huh? Your Majesty!
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Close that trap!
But
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
Now, they're coming.
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
Take care of her.
Kyrie!
Sora!
Kyrie! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise!
I know you will!
what do we do?
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
Huh? Huh?
Pluto?
Hey, Pluto! Where have you been?
Huh?
Hi!
Gosh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Yep.
What?
Guys, let's go!
Yep.
Oh, boy!
Remember, Sora, you are the one who opened the door to the light. Yeah, that was it. And no results, I guess. No, probably not. Oh, wow. Jeez. How can I sum up a game that came out so long ago? Like, I guess it was kind of a bizarre crossover for the most part. Square Enix characters and Disney characters for the most part. I mean, I kind of keep forgetting Sora's not a Final Fantasy character. He's an original character for the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, it's not your typical RPG or Japanese RPG, because for the most part, I think I remembered most Japanese RPGs were at least turn-based or something like that. Well, some of them were command-based in some ways. While this was sort of command, but also action for the most part. Being able to move around freely, attacking the enemies you want to attack. Like, this is basically like something new for Square to try, for the most part, at least in a combat system for an RPG game. Just a role-playing game. That and what else? That and I guess just basically just playing as a character that gets to interact with Disney characters. Let's see, I mean, they don't follow most of the animated film stories for the most part. Then there isn't really that much to explore. But not entirely. The worlds aren't that big, but you do spend a good amount of time in them. I'm trying to think, what was the shortest one shortest amount of time I spent in a world? Could have been 20 minutes, or a little more than that. That's a little too less right there. Might have been Neverland. Neverland. Could I really call it Neverland? I mean, it was just Captain Hook's ship, just on the ocean. I mean, you didn't even see Neverland, at least not until Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And of course, maybe the whole fact that the Keyblade was more of a one-person thing instead of a multiple-person thing. I mean, the Keyblade chooses its wielder, and there's no such thing as multiple Keyblade wielders. I guess that was kind of the thing for this game. Like, it kind of implied that maybe there was just one Keyblade in one side of in the light realm, and in the dark realm there's a Keyblade there, which I guess Mickey was talking about by the end of the game. Well, I guess was still kind of like shrouded in mystery himself, just by the fact that he was still kind of textured in a little darkness. Textured. Well, it's just how they textured him or something like that. like just to be made out to be this mysterious character in a sense, not just a ruler, but I guess a Keyblade master in some sort of way. I mean, like the prequel basically just establishes that he's a Keyblade master in training, and the fact that that explained how Riku was able to wield the Keyblade. Well, sort of. Sort of. It's more or less, well, this game tries to at least establish some things. Or at least, tries to explain what the established things are for the most part. Even though I think some of those established things kind of get retconned in a sense. The whole, one Keyblade is most like the whole Keyblade chooses its user type thing. And what else? Then I guess, God, what else? That whole thing with Ansem, I guess, as well. Well, maybe not retcon. I mean, that's more or less explained in the second game, at least to the man masquerading as Ansem is. That and Birth by Sleep as well. Like I keep forgetting, hey, you had the prequel and you had the sequel, basically explaining some things that couldn't be explained in this game. From what I can see, this tried to at least well, start something for the most part. I mean, just by the ending. For the most part, I mean, like, the story's not over. There's still another journey to start, or game to play. But it wasn't Kingdom Hearts 2 yet, it was Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Oh man, I need to see how that looks in the remake, or the PS2 remake for the most part. What else? I guess I could talk about the fact that this is basically my first time playing the final mix version of this game. Like, I never really played it, even when it came out on the PS3. Like, I just thought to myself, hey, I mean, I already had the original PS2 copies of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I do have the PSP version of Birth by Sleep, so what's the whole point in getting the same game again? But lo and behold, I guess it's an opportunity to just at least see what these additions are. Like, I've mostly read about them, but I've never seen them. The additional cutscenes, or the additional enemies, and supposedly additional optional bosses as well. Like, I guess that's kind of the whole point of re-releasing a special edition type game, or like a game with some additional features. Like, what else? Like, I guess I would like to see some of those additional features, a little more of those additional features. Like, I guess the additional cutscene with Sephiroth, or maybe that that boss fight that occurs in Hello Bastion with the hooded figure. Like, I guess I could still see myself playing a little bit more of this, at least just to see those other things that I haven't seen yet. Like, I gotta think. Like, other than the fact that this is just the same game with a few additions, like, it's still a good time. It's still a good time. Like, it's still a game you can take your time with, because there's still, like, other things to do. At least collectibles, optional bosses and stuff like that. Or I guess that one optional world, 100 Acre Woods, which I didn't complete yet. But yeah, this is still the same game that I remembered playing, and it's what? Still a good game, still a good time, still something I love to go back to every now and then. And with nothing else more to say, that was Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and that's it. That's it. So that was Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and I still enjoyed it. Or at least I still enjoyed this game that had additional features that I got to see for myself. And with that I say, until next time, I will be playing maybe a little more of this, I don't know, or maybe go straight to Chain of Memories. It's either one for the most part.